What's up, people? Unpopular truth on our first live. I got me and this dude been knowing each other for so since we were babies almost. Been knowing each other, stayed right down the road, played ball together, just like brothers. I called him my brother, he called me a brother. And we just have different uh, perspectives on basketball right now. So we're gonna talk about it today. We got unapologetically Parker. Here we go.
What's up, y'all? What's up, man?
What's going on, bro?
Man, just chilling, man. Just chilling.
Yeah, man. I know me and you be on Facebook going back and forth all day, man. So we're
All the
gonna have
time.
this little, we're gonna have this little debate today. Talk some junk. Talk a little junk today. Ain't no big deal. But it ain't really got to
Nothing
be.
major, nothing too
If we
major.
agree, we agree. If we don't, we don't. It is what it is.
Right, right.
So we're gonna start off the day. We wanted to talk about today's NBA, right?
Today's NBA.
So you want to start off or what?
I mean, yeah, I start off. So today NBA, I'm gonna start off with a team that I feel like they on the rise, playing real good this year, and that's Detroit Pistons.
Mhm.
Hey Cunningham, one of my favorite players in the league right now. He know how to use that team. He know how to use all the players. He got a very, very great bench with Ron Hollis coming off the bench, going real good.
Mhm.
Uh, with the East like it is right now, hurt up, a lot of teams hurt. I think they got a good chance of going far. It's gonna be tough because you got Cleveland, you got New York. So I mean, with that being said, I think Detroit can come out the East this year. That's my team come out the East this year. Detroit.
You know what? Me and you ain't never discussed this, but I always liked him though. For
Yeah.
being when he first came in, because I like how he plays his game because he get right to it. He ain't he
Right.
ain't, he ain't doing too much motion. That how I like to see somebody just get to it. We ain't got to do all that. As long as I can
Straight
get
to it.
so yeah, and I've been watching them a little bit because like say to be honest with you, and a lot of people that I tell is I don't be watching it much as I used to. But
Yeah.
I catch certain games, and when I seen him, I'm like, okay, he real poised. He don't really let the moment get to him. And like you say,
Nah, he was.
when you got a team that playing defense, that offense you ain't got to worry about too much offense like you used to. But you just got to get to it. You know what I'm saying? Don't
You got
have
to
no
get to it.
yeah. So I
They
can
don't wait. They don't wait no time to get to it.
right. So with that, I can see that. I can see them coming out the East because is the is New York banged up or everybody there?
They playing with injuries. They day to day. A lot of players day to day. Josh Hart in and out. So I mean, Brunson, he playing a great basketball right now. But he day to day too.
Mhm.
So I mean, if New York can stay healthy and play top tier basketball, they got a good chance. You know what I'm saying? But I like Cade.
Okay. And like I
I like
said, I
Cade.
don't in New York they kind of showed me something last year where they wasn't that team to really bat to really go to bat for because like I don't I just didn't see them losing to the Pacers last year because I think they could have did something else. They didn't try to make no adjustments. And
Brunson ain't enough.
what they call them Taliban or Taliban now. Taliban was going
Tyrese
crazy.
Halliburton, yeah, he
Yeah,
was going crazy.
he was going crazy on it. And I'm like, bro, y'all they didn't make no adjustments. So I don't know. A lot of them teams they stay with their identity and they don't try to stray away from it. Then they end up losing. So I think
Yeah.
the Pistons with them because I think the Pistons kind of like in the West OKC they got them young legs and everybody
Very
healthy.
disciplined.
Yeah,
They disciplined.
and everybody healthy. So when you getting everybody healthy, you got them young legs. Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
them kind of like a East OKC.
yeah, yeah,
So,
for real.
but just like I said though, I like his game more than I like Shea. That's just me because I don't be
Me,
liking all
me
that
too.
flopping and stuff. So because Shea be bait, he be foul baiting too much. It is certain.
Too much.
If you need it, if you need it for like the end of the game, you got to get that. But the whole game, that ain't basketball to me.
Nah, that ain't basketball.
So who else?
Nah, nah. Let me see. I got another team. I got in the West. I got the Spurs.
Mm,
I love Stephon Castle. He a very, very, very good player. Very good all around player, two-way player. I love Dylan Hopper coming off the bench. One of my favorite players in the league right now for the over the years. Again, De'Aaron Fox. Very consistent, very team wide player, and he get straight to it. He don't waste no time. He gets straight to it. If you can't stay in front on you too, you're gonna have a hard day. Wemby, if he can stay healthy, they don't find out how to work with him with those other players. I think they got a good chance of coming out the West.
mm. So how they been facing up against OKC?
OKC haven't beat him. I think OKC might have beat him once out of 3 or 4 games.
Because me,
They got OKC number.
the reason I say that because I don't see nobody else that's going if OKC don't stand in their way, I don't see. I think they be a good chance to come up out of the West too, because like you say with Wimby playing defense like he do, and he ain't gonna just and like say that playoff time. A lot of them calls they ain't gonna be giving up. So they're gonna change the whole dynamic of the series if they ain't getting them calls like they do during the regular season.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
yeah. The
mean I
Spurs, the
like Wimby.
Spurs, and they got.
I like Wimby.
Yeah, I like Wemby. I like Wemby. You know what I'm saying? Wemby a good, and he starting to get control. He's starting to
Mm,
find his control. He ain't all over the place no more like he was last season. He I think he's finding it.
mm. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't. I guess that's something that we really don't we really don't disagree about. I can see both of
And,
those right
and
there.
and one thing about the West is there's a lot of teams in the West that they just ain't gonna kick it. Like I
Mm,
don't think Minnesota just got the right combination. Like I don't like Julius Randle. He's a
mm,
good player, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to playoff time, he just don't never show up like he supposed to. And I think after Edwards one of the best players in the league also.
mm-hmm.
But I don't think he got the right combination of players. He ain't got no dominant big man.
So what you
And
thought about that trade with Randall and Cat?
they should have kept Cat, man. Cat got energy.
I thought so too. I
Yeah,
thought this.
Cat got energy.
Mm. And who else?
Cat, Cat,
They still got who that was the point guard that they had man, I can't call his name right now.
I mean, right now the point guard is who? Uh I don't even know. DiVincenzo, whatever his name is.
I can't find it.
Dante, he came, the one that came from New York too.
Okay. Yeah, I think
He,
they missed. I think last year was they if they were gonna do anything, it was last year.
yeah. But
Everybody said
there's a
they
lot of
got
teams got better.
yeah. They ain't get better. They just stayed the same. So ain't nobody really what Ant gonna do. Ant gonna do what he do. But
Yeah,
you gotta have somebody else to be consistent with him. And I never really liked Randall Game, especially for to give him a number two spot. Now he would have
yeah,
been a great number three,
yeah,
but for give him the number two spot, that was a stretch for me. I was like, that ain't his. that ain't what he needed. It. He don't need it to be getting the ball that much, but you know,
Right.
not
So
for no
what you what
NBA anyway.
so what you think right now before the trade deadline? What you think would be a good trade for a team right now?
Mm.
What
Well,
team you think could make a good trade
everybody
to make a run?
do it now.
Everybody hurt. Everybody hurt. I said, what team you think could make a trade to make a run right now?
Mm. Let me see.
Or what players, you know the player that's up to go. Like where can they go to? They can impact the team. Like Giannis,
Giannis. Giannis
yeah.
can go to Golden State right now, and he's gonna be up.
But
And
hey,
he
you gotta think about it now. It ain't just gonna be like that. Where they gonna give up?
shit. What
Kaminga
they
and what?
you give up shit. I give up Draymond. Give up Draymond.
Right now, but right now with Butler hurt, you think that'll be a good thing to do? Give up Draymond?
Yeah. Cause you gonna pick up the
Okay,
defense. You gonna pick up the defense with Giannis. To
yeah,
me, if I ran Golden State though, I think they were stupid for doing Kaminga like that.
yeah. They
Kaminga,
should have. Yeah, they should have.
yeah, Kaminga
He
could
should
have
have
been
been
that.
playing.
Yeah, I don't know what Steve Kerr was. I don't know what his mindset with that is. I don't
Yeah,
know what he's thinking about that.
that's crazy, man. Then he come in first game back, drop 20, then come back and get hurt.
See what I'm saying? And the thing is, what people don't understand about people getting hurt. When you sit on too long, we just like our muscles just like rubber bands, bro. When you sit on
Right,
too long,
right.
you ain't stretching them. You can't just get out there because you gonna think you can still do what you did before you been sitting on. So your mind ain't
That
thinking, oh,
wo-
I can't. And your mind and body ain't together.
it don't work like that. Yeah, it don't work like that.
It don't work like that, but it don't happen to me plenty of times. I get out there knowing I will quit. Then I make them move. Hey, bro, let me sit down for a minute. Let me sit down for a minute. They don't be understanding. And I think that's what
I
happened with a lot of injuries though.
I think I think this would be a good trade for the NBA. Ja Morant, Jared Jared Jackson for Giannis and some picks. You know what I mean? I think that'll be a good trade for the NBA.
Talking about to the Grizzlies.
Yeah,
What they got over there for to help Giannis?
they got a lot of young talent over there. They got EJ over there. They got the big man over there.
That's gonna make a
They got
run.
yeah, no, yeah, they can make yeah, they can make a
Ooh,
run.
I don't
All
me.
they need, all they need is a leader, a
Mm,
dominant leader. That's all they need. They got shooters, they got defensive players, young guys that gonna get down there. No, they play in that paint. They got players.
mm.
They got guards. They got guards. They got guards not averaging 6, 7, 8 assists. 10, 11, 12 points. They gonna do the same thing with Giannis.
How far they down in the standings right now?
I think they like 9.
Nah. See, Giannis ain't gonna. The thing is, you got to make it worthwhile for Giannis. Giannis ain't gonna want to go where it already is dysfunctional. You know what I'm saying? You might go somewhere that ain't. They might be in 8th, 7th spot. That's not dysfunctional, but he gonna go to a 9. You want to send me to a 9th place team that's dysfunctional right now,
Yeah.
and nobody really don't know me like that when I get over there. So now when I try to when I try to show my dominance on the team, you really don't know what a conflict is because a lot of people think the conflict with Ja Morant, but they might not know that somebody else might be on some bull. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
And being in the 9th place, I ain't going. I can't. If I'm Giannis spot, if I'm like a Giannis, like ninth thing to a Tyson, I need to be at least in the playoffs already. You gotta give me some.
Oh, it's gonna be hard for him to go to a playoff team though.
That's what I'm saying. Because if Golden State throw the house in for him,
Yeah, they will. They will.
and you know they established. You like I say, me personally, at this age for Draymond, because I don't think him and I don't know though. If Draymond I think he might respect Giannis. So they might can't keep Draymond, but Draymond got to stop with the shenanigans though.
I think his era back by over with.
Yeah, his shenanigans
Yeah,
ain't working no more, and it ain't is
yeah, and he's still doing this shit. Like, come on,
right. Some stuff you just gotta come on, Andre. Every game you gonna do it every game. I can say you
every
do it
game.
every 20 games. Okay, you just get your frustrations out, but you doing it during every game, and you putting us in a spot to where me and Kurt and Steph got to try to calm you down. You throwing out the whole game. It ain't. I don't know if he thinking it's helping them. I don't know how you think that's helping.
Curry need help. I think Curry need help. Curry was getting hurt. You know, his knee ain't his ankles. Curry needs some help, man.
Yeah, he old. He old. He with us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, yeah,
he with us. So I know his body feeling like because I ain't even played as much as he did for like our lifetime, and I know
yeah,
my
yeah,
body. So
yeah,
I know it hurt.
yeah.
I just need just like when he had KD, he had somebody to relieve that pressure off of him.
Nah,
I
all I can do is all I gotta do is shoot,
Yeah, I can get really. I'm a
shoot
decoy.
and pass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so he need that. I think Giannis will give him that freedom, but I just don't. Me personally, I don't like Draymond.
yeah,
I think he do too much, and at first it overweighed like his greatness, the stuff that he did great overweighed his shenanigans, but now
yeah,
the shenanigans overweighing what he can do now. So
yeah. Yeah, I don't think he gonna make it too much. I don't think he can go to another team and impact it.
no,
Not,
he lucky that he went to Golden State. That's
yeah,
what
he's
he don't
lucky.
understand. You
If
can't
he'd went anywhere else, he'd been out of the league.
long time ago.
Yeah,
He ain't have nothing else but the shenanigans. He ain't he ain't have nothing else but the shenanigans. And he got a tough. He played good defense, but he hurt the team at the same time, and it kind of outweighing it. Like I said, it's outweighing it.
So what you think about the Rockets?
The Rockets, the Rockets is the iffy one. Like they can go either way depending on how KD go. If
Yeah,
if they can play good enough defense for KD, he still got that. I can get a bucket anytime I get ready to.
he still got that. Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So you can't even.
Yeah,
And I think he getting better because he's slowing down too as of age. And the only thing he need to do is do the skill. I can put it in the best. I can put it in the best. Give me the ball. So when it gonna come down to them winning moments of the game, with them being consistent, like say defensively, and you giving me another player that gonna give me 20, at least 20 every game. I think KD can, and that's who I was forgetting about when you said about the Spurs. That I think they the only one. If all of them healthy, I think they the only one that can be able to give the Spurs and OKC a run for their money, and it might
yeah,
push them. It might push them out some games. It
yeah.
just simple fact. If KD be the KD we know he can be, it can be ugly for anybody. For one of them, because he got young legs around him too.
Yeah. So do you think that the Lakers will get rid of LeBron? We know they should. We know they should.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think they will?
But to be honest with you, I'd be surprised if they. Well, no, I won't be surprised. I think them new owners don't mess with him like the one did before. So it's like they like
yeah.
okay now we getting tired of this. You know, it's certain stuff you got to be like okay we you know what I'm saying we gave you your leeway, bro. You gotta give me some right now because we brung you Luca. We brung you Luca. Even though Luca don't play no defense, we knew that before he
We
came.
brought you we brought you the best help you ever had on offense.
I don't know what else you want from me. That's
Yeah.
the only thing I can tell you. I don't think I want me personally. This what I would respect from LeBron. Just give better effort on defense. I ain't saying you gonna lock nobody up. I'm not saying it.
Yeah.
The effort though, that's the only thing I ask. Cause what we and this is the thing. I'm glad you brought that up because I wasn't gonna bring it up. I was gonna let you bring it up if you wanted to.
That's
But
why I did. That's why I did.
this is my thing, bro. We go even if we go to the park. If we got an old dude on our team that we know ain't gonna do as much as us, what we gonna do? We gonna say, hey, just do this for me. If you do this,
To do
we
yeah.
be okay. But you
Yeah.
gotta do that.
Yeah.
We gonna be what we gonna
You
do?
got to do that.
Hey, somebody get him, bro. Somebody
Yeah.
I'm doing
Yeah.
that. And that's my thing with it. We gotta cut. We gotta make sure we being like we want somebody else to be with us. Cause me personally, when I get on the court now, I know sometimes I might get on the court and I know I ain't feeling up myself. I'm just gonna that's what I'm gonna focus on in defense. I know
Yeah.
eventually I'm gonna hit a shot, but I know if I'm not hitting or I know what we need for the team to win. And that's
Yeah.
the thing. I need you to do this. I don't need you to get the alley really. I don't need you to be running back on offense, really. We gonna get the offense because y'all got it. I think
Yeah.
if he would have came back, right? Especially with Austin Reeves, I think he wouldn't have had to go nowhere, to be honest. If he once he seen how the Lakers did at the beginning, and he would have came back and just said, I'm gonna focus on defense. Cause I'm gonna tell you what, this is what I would have respected, and I would have put him higher than I do, if he would have said, I'm gonna focus on how to win the game, not having to be the guy. Because I'm not the guy now. It's
Yeah.
just obvious.
Oh, yeah. He should be the third, at least third option.
And make yourself available on defense. That's all. It would have been that simple because we know what Luka is not gonna play no defense. Cause just like with him, Luka kind of got the LeBron effect.
Luka might give you 50 though.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? That's what
You don't
he
say
might give you 50. Fuck.
you can't
I
say
give you 50, you give me the rest.
that's all I'm asking. And because the thing
I
is, you
I
trying to get these chips,
that's
you get a
crazy.
couple more chips, then you knocking some other. To me, we'll get into that later. I ain't gonna get into that right now. But to me, it's more
Effort.
honorable as a basketball player to do the stuff to make you win when you don't have the other things. That's just like me and you gonna get out there. Me and you go to the park right now. We
Hmm.
know we got these old legs, but one thing you and me gonna do, we gonna talk. We gonna make sure that we gonna be a little physical because we know what it's gonna take to
Of
win,
course.
and we gonna
Yeah.
exploit the other team.
Right.
So that's coming in our IQ and our wisdom. What we've been playing against, how we've been playing all our life.
Yeah.
That's what he can do. Cause they already hide you. And the thing was, they couldn't hide 3 people on defense. You can't
Yeah.
hide 3 people. That
Can't
was
hide 3 people. Yeah. Damn.
that was
I just think I just think I think he just not. I think this season he just not realizing that he ain't got that step no more.
mm,
And I know how it is when you first realize you ain't got it. You still gonna try to, but I feel like the NBA try to make it easier for him because of who he is, the legacy he got, and the name he got for the NBA.
mm,
I feel like the refs give him so many calls. They're my favorite player, but I just been watching a lot of basketball this lately. And the refs give him so many calls, weak bullshit ass calls, and I just don't feel like he put the effort in no more. I feel like he ready to retire. I feel like if next season ain't his last season, he won't be in LA.
So he on the contract next year.
Nope. They didn't sign an extension.
Mm. And that's my thing. Like me personally, his
But that's what a
mindset,
new owner though. New owner.
yeah, his mindset was killing me because my thing. I'm gonna tell you what I would have did if I'm LeBron. Once they won that chip in 2020, I would have got out of there. Go out on a good run
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you knew y'all really didn't have the team that y'all needed for no 82 games.
Right. Right. Right.
Y'all caught luck. They caught luck when everybody, a lot of people didn't go when they had the bubble. A
Yeah.
lot of people didn't go, so it's certain players on your team that people might not think make a difference, but
And they
them
make
the
a difference.
garbage players, the one that gonna do the dirty work, when they
Make a
don't go,
big difference.
it make a big difference.
Yeah.
It that's the only thing that happened. Not to say that I don't know if they could have won it or not with that, but I don't think so. I really don't think so because the next year, when nobody that they let go hurt, they just let
Right.
them go. You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it was like, why you let all these people go? Y'all just won it. Y'all just won.
Right.
So that was my big issue with LeBron. He gotta. I think it's a lot of his fans that don't take a realistic approach like you just did. Like we
Yeah.
gotta talk about what we see, not what we feel or potential. Because the potential,
Yeah.
that's my thing. He can do this. He used to be able to do this, so he can do. I used to be able to do a lot of stuff. I
Right.
can't do that I do
I
right now.
can't do it no more, man.
I'm shooting jumpers now. I'm gonna get that little short jump
Yeah.
every
Yeah.
night. The
I
drive
ain't
gonna
doing no
be a
dunking.
surprise. The drive gonna be a surprise
Yeah.
to everybody. That's why I'm gonna do it when I need to, but it ain't gonna be all
Right.
day. But that's my biggest issue with it, man. He gotta. I just don't respect a lot of the stuff that the antics too, man. It gotta be
Yeah.
some type of integrity. I don't think he got integrity in the game, and I'm me personally. I never liked his. I never was a fan, but I used to cheer for the Heat because I was Dwayne
Yeah.
Wade. So of course I'm want him to do good because I wanted Wade to do good.
Yeah.
So it wasn't no big deal at the time, but he wasn't doing what he even when he went to Miami, he wasn't doing what he do now because he
Right.
didn't have the power to do it. And
Right.
I think the NBA they looked at that time when they didn't make the playoffs that year with the Lakers the first year and Giannis
Yeah.
them win, they thought that was an indication that they were gonna lose them ratings, and they said we gotta have him in the eyes because we're gonna lose ratings. But that ain't the reason why they lost the ratings. It just like you say, it's gonna a lot of times it's gonna be fans of teams, or it's gonna be people that's not fans of teams. That's the only thing it is. That's gonna happen every year.
Right. So in the NBA in the NBA today right now,
Mm-hmm.
name me an overrated player that you think overrated that everybody else probably loves other than LeBron. So we just talked about it.
Yeah, yeah. We ain't gonna get on that. Hmm. Uh, Me personally, Shay. I think the reason I think Shay is because the same reason I think James Harden is.
Yeah.
Because when you really look, because a lot of people when I was watching Wade and LeBron and Carmelo, I was watching the whole games.
Right.
Like
Right.
I'm looking at the game. So when they say you didn't watch, I was watching. I was watching. So I'm analyzing like, dang. When Wade, I'm gonna tell you what got me the first time with Wade since we talked about it, since I brought up his name. When Wade started doing that pump fake and jumping into folks, He started
Yeah,
he started to piss me off. I'm like, bro,
yeah,
that ain't how you had to do stuff. You go for the score first. You always did
yeah,
that. You get
yeah,
fouled, you get fouled. But then when you started that baiting crap, that started to mess up your game. And
yeah.
with Shea, that's all he do now.
That's all he do, bro.
And it ain't even fun to watch. I don't know how people be really wanting to watch it. Cause me personally, I'm a coach, referee, player.
Yeah,
Like, he just hit him with the ball. He pushed the dude, and they
he
called
push
a
out every
foul.
time.
Like,
He push out every time.
every time. And it's a I'm okay with a bump and move, but that you extending. You extend here and you extend here sometimes. So that would get me. You can't I don't want to watch nobody shoot free throws all day.
Nah,
Even if I'd rather watch you do the and one stuff, but I don't want to watch you do free throws all day. And that's why I never really liked James Harden like that. Because
yeah.
he did the same thing to me. They try to manipulate the game too much.
There was one time James Harden shooting like 13 free throws a game.
20, man. James
Yeah,
Harden, if I don't went and look back on some of his biggest scoring games, he probably he had 40. This man done shot 20 free throws. And he's a good free throw shooter, don't get me wrong. But if
yeah.
that's how we want to play, that's what you want to see all day.
If everybody did that, basketball would be so bored.
That's what I'm saying. Like that ain't even what we trying to look at. Cause I think us as fans as a whole dropped the ball too. Because we made it because I'm gonna tell you what was happening. A lot of people was going to look at the box score after the game. So they'll see 40. When you
They
see
weren't
40,
watching the
he went
game.
crazy. He went crazy.
Yeah.
But then if you go watch the game, like, dang, he just shooting a lot of free throws. He just
I got one. I got one. Uh, CJ McCollum, man. CJ McCollum, one of the players. You know, he a good shooter. He a good shooter, but he just ain't no good leader. He can't control no game. If the game was on the line, he don't even want the ball. You
mm.
know, he don't even want the ball. Uh, and the only reason I was saying his name because he was part of the big trade with Trey Young, and I feel like Atlanta should have kept Trey Young at least to the end of the season or the end of his contract because they got a good team that could turn to something if they just get a key big man or a key big scorer, just somebody who can score as a big man. They'll be all right. So I think CJ McCollum did make no difference to that team when he came there.
Oh no. He went. I don't even think they were trying to make a big difference with him. Because they know he always been at least he was a good number two, but a great number three,
Yeah.
even when he was with Dame, right?
So you think
So
they would just get rid of him for cheap? Get rid
yeah,
of Trey Young? Yeah,
because
okay.
we really us and Trey Young really ain't seeing eye to eye right now. So
Yeah, they
I'm gonna
passed
get
that.
something. I'm gonna get something, you know.
Yeah.
And that what I think happened. They were just trying to. They were just. It was time for Trey to go though. I think
Yeah, it was time.
he.
It's a new team now. They don't need him no more.
They ain't need him, and everybody know what Atlanta gonna do. I don't know what it is about Atlanta team, dude. We just know what's gonna happen.
It
we
don't
ain't
happen, man. They let us down every time.
we let it die every time. So I don't be if they do it, if they do something, I'll be like, just be surprised. But
Yeah,
I don't be looking for it to happen, you know. And with Trey, I think he had a team that was too focused on him, like the defense can be too focused on him, and for him to be that size and not have
yeah,
another shooter around him that gonna take the pressure off of him. He just overworking himself really for that size.
yeah.
And then too, a lot of people gonna a lot of people gonna support him on defense. So now they got to try to
Right.
hide him on defense. But
Because the average point guard now 6'6".
See what I'm saying? In about 215.
Yeah.
Trey about
He too
what? Trey,
small.
that's all Trey is. Trey about 6 foot, 6'1",
6'1" at the most.
6'1", probably about
One
180.
180. If that.
And that's what I'm
He's
saying. I ain't
small.
even, and you know me, I'm a small guard myself, but
Yeah.
I know my defense don't make up for me being small because I'm gonna do the little stuff to do it. With Trey being a
Right.
big name, with the mentality of a lot of these players now, when I got this big name, only thing I need to do is offense. So just like I say, when you go and watch them playing defense, they lagging off. Like that ain't gonna hurt the team. That's going. I need you to do the little stuff, especially being a little
Right.
man. And that's what. Even though I wasn't no big fan of this person, Chris Paul played defense.
Chris Paul played defense.
You
That
see,
that made up for his size.
for you gotta make up for it somewhere. You might
Yeah.
not be at tall, but you gotta exploit what you do got. Your
Right.
quickness and your intellect on stealing the balls. Because I really never watched Chris Paul that much coming up. But when I watch some
Yeah.
of his defensive highlights and see how he thinking through the game and knowing when my player run off this pick, that if he passed the ball and he run off the pick trying to get a screen, he'll stop. And the big man got the ball, ain't looking at it. He's stealing it. He do
Right.
that's the thing. But that take timing and IQ to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm just not. I don't know. To be honest with you, bro, I was an Allen Iverson fan for real, for real.
Right. Right. Right.
I don't know why I never liked Chris Paul. I don't know why. I just can't even tell you why.
Some people put Chris Paul as one of the best point guards ever. I don't know why, but some people do that.
I can't put him in. I can't put him in that because I'm gonna tell you why. When it comes to like, because they go to talking about the assists, right?
Yeah.
So with Chris Paul, you had Blake Griffin and what's the name coming off the pick and roll with you.
Right.
At that time when they was coming, nobody can jump with them boys. It was
They was the most dominant in the league for them couple
especially
years.
the big man. The big man
Right.
they just using their height. Them boy had
All
height
they can,
and they would
them
jump over
boy
them.
was jumping. All you gotta do is throw it, they can go get that bitch.
Exactly. So you had an advantage to if you would have exploited your offense because a lot of times they didn't have nobody to go get their own shot.
Yeah.
And that was the thing. They ain't have nobody to get their own shot. We got to do the pick and roll or what we got.
Yeah.
But like I say, with him being a defensive player as he was, when I look back at it, it kind of gave me a better respect for him, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I just never liked him.
Oh, okay. So give me an underrated player in the league right now that you think, what I'm saying, very underrated.
Underrated. Uh, Jaylen Brown. I think him being up on the what's the name kind of hurt him a lot.
Up on the
But
Tatum.
yeah, Tatum, because they made everybody overshadow Brown. I think they could have. I think if they would have marketed them as a duo, Brown, they probably would have looked at Brown way different. But
Yeah.
when we see it when the playoffs came. You know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
like, just
Brown
like
showed up.
yeah, just like I was saying earlier about the points. Jason Tatum might have say if Jason Tatum have 31, Brown have 27. But Brown 27 impacted the game more than
Right.
he did when I watched the game.
Right.
It was
Yeah.
impactful. So Brown was going to get the points when they needed them. What's the
And
name
ones and
doing like it was just like some, you know what I'm saying? It was just like okay, you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying though.
Yeah, and it looked like at the end of the game, like Tatum was the man. But then when you go look at the game, like during these times when they down 5, Brian don't hit. He don't hit 6 straight. Got him back in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Then Tatum might go scoring.
He might come and hit his 4, and it looked like he don't put him above.
Yeah.
Brian,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
that be the thing when I'm watching games. I just like you, cause we play together. We understand the
Right.
game in a different way to be like, yeah, Casey did this, but Parker got a 10 rebounds at the end of that game
Right.
that they would have got him. We would have been.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that's what people not analyzing, and that's what I hate. And I'm gonna go back to your boy LeBron. That's what I
Yeah.
hate with people with LeBron. They not analyzing the other players to see what actually happened during the game that got them this win. And I don't knock him getting his 30.
Yeah.
You know, if you getting 30, I can't knock you getting your 30. But my thing is when we go to talk about it, if we gonna talk about it for real, we gotta talk about what actually happened. Anthony Davis, for example, with him and Anthony Davis, we watching the game. LeBron might go get him 4. Anthony Davis get 8. LeBron get his 2
With,
here.
with 2 blocks.
Right. You get
You
what I'm
know what
saying?
I'm saying? Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
They ain't thinking about
Right.
them.
Yeah. They ain't thinking about that. They ain't thinking about them defensive stops.
Mm-hmm. And just
They just
like
see them points.
they was always losing to the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Now, what's the name was guarding Joker, right? But guess what was happening though? When they beat a lot of time when they beat the Nuggets beat the Lakers, it was because Gordon was getting those back doors.
Right.
LeBron, and he ain't, and that's what I'm saying. LeBron, these last few years, is ball watching.
Yeah. Yeah. I see that. I see that a lot.
You see what I'm saying? So that be my
Yeah.
thing. And then we wanna a lot of people go to saying about this IQ thing. I'm totally against him having a great IQ. I don't know what people, a lot of his teammates, they'll say something like he got a photographic memory or he know what the people plays are. But guess what? When me and you used to play, if I play the team one time, when we play them the next time, they ain't doing that same thing.
Nah, they gotta switch it up.
You gonna have to beat me another way.
Yeah.
You remember PL?
Yeah.
When PL came, that first when he played, matter of fact, the reason PL when we first played them, when I got in the 11th grade and y'all was in the 9th grade.
Yeah.
When PL came, the reason PL had a hard time getting me because I seen what he did to KB them.
Right. Right. Right.
You ain't doing that. You better do something else.
You got
That's
to.
what it was. You're gonna have to do something else. You gotta show me something different.
Yeah.
But that's just best to me, that's basketball 101. I'm gonna take away what you think you can do unless I
Right.
just take it. That's just like
If I
Larry.
can't, if I can't, so if I can't, so I'm wrong.
Something wrong. Or you
Yeah.
just like with Larry Cox. We played Larry Cox 3 times. Every time we played Larry Cox had 29 points every time. Because we had no answer for him being the big man at the time.
Right. Right. Right.
It wasn't nothing we could do about it unless we just double team. But they had a good enough team where we couldn't double team.
You could double team. You double team, they got shooters.
You see what I'm saying? So that was the always the issue with us until you start getting a more big role in the game.
Right.
Cause we ain't never had no strong big men like that.
Yeah. You right though. Strong. Yeah. You right, man.
But that
You
was the
definitely
same,
right, man.
thing that happened here though.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy though. I ain't never look at it like that.
Yeah, it was always like that. Man, I went and looked at our record when we went 26-4.
Yeah.
Every time we played P Cannon, he had 29 points on the dot.
Damn.
We couldn't stop
That's
him.
crazy.
The guards,
Yeah.
the thing was the guards, we can maintain the guard to a certain extent. But eventually
They had no answer for the big man.
man. You gotta go out down there and help Pie and Coin. And then
Yeah.
Then when Tarvis, I think 2 games Tarvis caught cramps and he went in the game a lot of times.
Yeah.
All that stuff matters because we going into the game with a game plan. We
Yeah.
know if Tarvis give us what we need him to give us, we can play with anybody.
Anybody.
You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? We can play with anybody because me, Monte, and White, we gonna do what we gonna do.
Yeah.
But we need Tarvis to do that, and he probably could have contained Larry a little better than Corn them could, but he went in the game.
Right.
And then the one game that we almost won in Perry. We lost 70-71. So you seen the bigger difference in it.
Yeah.
But that's
So
what
so
I'm
who
saying.
you think
Go ahead.
so who you think the best player in the league here right now?
Best player in the league. I'm gonna go with KD.
KD?
Mm-hmm. Cause the reason when I say a best player, cause a lot of people go with offensively, but KD
Yeah.
he gonna still be able to contain you and get his points
Yeah.
with his length and what he do. He gonna still be able to get his points, and he gonna be able to distract you more than anybody else would right now.
Yeah.
Now, who creeping up on him? Well, KD ain't got too much longer either, because like I say, he with us. But
Yeah.
who gonna beat up if he can get, like you said earlier, he can get solid to where when he get control, ain't nobody gonna be able to do that. It's gonna be it might be some spooky stuff going on for the next few years, and that's winning.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you get control, because you ain't gonna be able to stop it. You can't stop them on any level of scoring.
Like I seen Wemby come down and hit him with a pop, 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 step back and shoot the three. I'm like, what is the world is going on,
What the
man?
dude's name is from OKC? What is his name?
Shit.
Yeah,
Shit.
he can't do nothing with him because
Can't do nothing with him,
he
man.
looking to guard big men.
Yeah.
He's not your the same big man.
Nah, he not the same big man. He different. Yeah, that Wemby different, man.
He different. And
Yeah.
when, like I say, when everybody get they time where they be like they figure out somewhere, oh, they really can't do nothing with me.
Yeah.
And when I think he getting into that. And it depends. Like you say, a lot of people hurt this year. And when that playoff time really hit, he might show it. You know what I'm saying? He might show, okay, this what I've been waiting for. This is my year to break out for real.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. That's who I think gonna be the best right now because of what he can do on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Giannis, I think Giannis in the top 5 of them right now. Because like I say, both sides of the ball.
All right, I'm gonna say this. Right now, I think Jalen Brown is the best player in the league.
Jalen Brown.
Yeah.
Hmm. You threw me
Jalen
one.
Brown,
I didn't see that one. I didn't see you saying that one. Okay.
Jalen Brown averaging like 30 points, 28, 29 points, something there. No less than 28. And he finding ways to get it done. He's second in the East behind Detroit. He finding ways to get it done without Tatum.
Oh, they second.
They lick, yeah, they second in the East.
Well, it was coming back to what I said earlier. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they second in the East.
Okay.
He finding ways to win without Tatum. I man, I just that's scary to me.
I did not know
That
that. That was
they looking to make a run without a so-called best player. You know, that's scary. And he playing phenomenal basketball.
but that's what I've been seeing though, bro. That's why that's why I said that earlier. I think he was what we talking about the most underrated.
Yeah,
Cause I always seen that. I seen that he
yeah,
could be the number one.
right.
You just gotta give him a chance to. But
He make it look so easy, man. I swear, I'll be watching it. I'll be like, bro, why y'all can't just stop this? And he just got a good style of basketball that I like to watch.
he just get,
Yeah,
and a lot of times, like I said, people don't understand, man. When you get straight to it, it
get
helps your
straight
game
to
out
it.
way better than you trying to do a showboat.
Yeah, off the real, I'm gonna see if you can stand in front of me. If you can do that, I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna do this. Boom. I'm gonna, man. He just get it done, man.
He
And
just
he
get it
playing
done. I
good
did not know
basketball
he
right now.
was. I did not know they were second in the East.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's crazy.
Shit, yeah. I'm gonna have to. I might have to take back what I said. What the Rockets is right now?
I think the Rockets. Hold on, let's see. The Rockets are fourth in the West. They fourth in the West. They
Mm,
27-16.
mm. But he go, hey, this I'm gonna tell you though, bro. This is what I like though. I like it where you don't know what's gonna happen
Right, right.
because now you gonna see who really the dogs in the game, and for Brown to have them in second place in the East, that is wild.
That's wild.
I didn't see when you said that. I didn't.
To,
I wasn't even
Toronto, Toronto, Toronto fourth though.
Toronto fourth.
Yeah, Toronto fourth.
Mm. So let me ask you this: like we always, people say that well, it was, but they were saying like the East was garbage at
Sweet.
one point in time. What you think about it
Yeah.
right now?
Nah, I think the East got the most. I ain't gonna say the most dominant players, but they got a lot more dominant players than the West.
Mm. Okay.
It's just the West got the all the West really got to me is Shea, Jokic, Wemby, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards. Yeah, I mean Luka. That's it.
Yeah.
But every team in the East got a good fucking player. That
Mm.
I could be like, man, shit, he can go to any place. He can go to this team and make them this, make them that. Like the East really trying to get back to being dominant.
Let me ask you this, because we were talking about earlier. Now that I'm just thinking about it with that trade thing, and I know they're trying to get LeBron traded out from the Lakers. What do you think about Donovan Mitchell going to the Lakers?
Ah, that I don't see Donovan Mitchell molding with Luca
Mm. Okay.
unless he take the back seat. Because Donovan Mitchell is one of the ball dominant players where he only good with the ball in his hand.
Okay. Well, see,
And
the reason I asked that because of the Austin Reeves thing. So when Austin Reeves and Luca played, they played pretty good together. As far as like taking a
but see, Austin Reed is a role player anyway. He
mm,
no matter who on the team, he gonna play his role. It don't matter. He ain't gonna never play different. He gonna always play his role. He a role player. That's how he gonna do.
mm.
That's why they should that'll be the last player that I get rid of.
Yeah. I don't even know why they would even suggest that. Not for as you can suggest that for to try to keep LeBron legacy going, but you ain't gonna suggest that for the Lakers legacy. That'd be stupid.
Yeah.
I don't even understand why they thought that was a good idea.
And then I feel like LeBron in Cleveland for he go to the last little bit of the season could be his last round. You know what I'm saying? Farewell.
Mhm. But the only
With
thing is, because Donovan Mitchell, the man right now, you gotta know if I'm the Cavaliers. This is my thing. If I'm a team, if it gonna fuck with my, oh, but dang, I ain't even said it. If it gonna mess with my my main player that I already got that doing
yeah,
his thing, I can't risk it right now.
yeah, yeah. That's a hard trade right now.
It's a hard trade for
End
him
of
to
the
go.
season,
If he was gonna
end
take
of the yeah, end of the season, Cavaliers like did shit. That'll be a straight trade. You know, LeBron spent last year in Cleveland, but right now, no, I wouldn't do it because Garland is suspect right now.
mm,
So they ain't really got no guard play. They got, they got. I mean, they got some young guards, but we all seen that LeBron no more well with young players.
right.
He just don't. So I don't know, man. I don't know a good trade for LeBron right now. I ain't
That's
gonna even
what,
lie
that's
to you.
what I'm saying. That's what the crazy part is.
I don't
Shoot,
know.
you know. And the thing is, it just depends on what he gon' That's just like with me with Westbrook, probably like 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, Westbrook. When I asked this, I
Yeah,
said, if Westbrook, his mindset is not to take a back seat, right? So
right,
when you got that mindset, and then you you got an arrogance about yourself. Hey, I used to be an MVP. Who you talking to?
right. Yeah, yeah.
Instead of I ain't got no rings. I need to figure out a way to how y'all need me to help y'all to win.
I don't think a lot of players play for Reed no more.
Me
You
neither.
know, good. I don't think they play for Reed no more. I just think they play for individual stats, individual accolades. Then they can go sit on their podcast and talk about what they did, not what their team did.
Mm. I'm surprised
But
you said
like I tell people when we was in high school, we won. We were winners. You
that.
know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It wasn't never a time where
I didn't care how much I scored. I didn't never care how much
I
I
didn't
scored.
care. I wanted to win. I wanted to play good defense, hard defense, and win.
That's it.
That's how I was trained. Play defense and win, whatever it takes. Win.
Because like I tell you all
Leave it
the
on
time,
the court.
the offense gonna come because we're gonna get them steals and we get layups.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what set apart the best players in my eyes is that they understand if I play good defense and get this steal, if I just average off if I get 15 right off just offense, right? Just my offense. If I
Yeah.
get 4-5 steals this game and get 4-5 fast breaks, I'm getting 20 tonight.
I'm getting 20.
That's how you
That
get.
come on defense.
That's how you get your points
That's
up
right.
because of your defense.
I tell people quick. I get a lot of points off steals. I got a lot of points off steals.
Yeah,
Taking that chance, stealing the ball, flat break, dunk, boom.
easy.
Got a lot of points like that.
But they not. Nobody is thinking about that though. They thinking now they doing instead of getting it by the defensive way, they getting it by the free throw way.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's what I think
I see that. I see that a lot with these young players too, though.
yeah. And you can't get it out their head because and the thing is, I give the young players I can't really fault them for it because just like with us, we seen a different game.
Yeah.
We seen that play defense game.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
defense was when we were coming up, defense even in the NBA was important.
Right. It seemed like this shit got washed away because you got people wanting to shoot for half court and people want to score all the points instead of just getting you 25, 26, 7, and 4. You know, something like that. That's a
Yeah.
good stat line.
I wanna bro, you don't even know when we used to play and you playing and you going crazy on the offensive end. Feed him. I don't
Feed
even
me.
want to shoot. I don't want to shoot.
Fast.
You the game by itself. I'm finna play defense. Because
Yeah.
look, when they see me playing defense, I'm still gonna get that credit. Hey, Parker had 30 last night, but shoot, Casey had 5 steals.
I'm telling 5 steals.
And I threw in
4,
the
5,
hoop.
6.
I threw in the hoop.
Right. Come on.
They don't get it.
They don't get it, man.
But I
It's
don't
sad. It's sad. That's why I love basketball. I never stop loving, but I don't watch it that much no more. I don't watch it that much. I've been watching it lately just because of trades and people start playing different when it comes to you finna get traded.
yeah.
So basketball get a little more excited right now. But I don't know, man. They
I'm
changed the
gonna tell you
sport.
the truth, bro. When me and you be talking I know you. You know I know you.
Facts.
Sometimes I know. Sometimes I be feeling like you be trolling me. Sometimes I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
know,
yeah,
man.
yeah. Ain't that wrong to look at the
we
debate,
we
man.
don't play basketball all our lives together. I know for a fact if I don't, first of all, we ain't gonna do it. But if I don't get back on defense, he finna cuss me out.
Damn
And no,
right.
you ain't finna cuss me out. If that's making us lose the game, now at the beginning of the game, I might, first, like I say, we ain't gonna do it because we gonna try to at least get back, right?
Right, right.
Now, at the beginning of the game, and we might let somebody get behind us, yeah. But with us knowing each other in them third and fourth quarters, ain't nobody getting behind us.
Oh no, ain't nobody get
How
behind.
you gonna get behind us at that point?
Nah,
And we gonna
nah.
make sure there ain't nobody, especially if I did it one time, I'm definitely ain't doing it twice that game.
Yeah, we just gonna make you slow it on down, man.
Yeah. But I just don't, bro. It was a lot of times I was coaching, and it'll be some people that people was considering good players. But then when I
Yeah.
coach them and I'm talking to them, and I'm like, dang, you really didn't know that. And if you bro, it'll be mind blowing what these kids don't know today, bro. And you will
And
think why, but they really don't know. They don't
all they
know.
know is
Players,
run and shoot.
a lot of players don't know why they doing the crossover.
Right.
They'll do a crossover and then cross right back over into the dude.
That don't make sense.
It don't make sense. I'm just doing the
Like you say,
crossover to
they don't know why
get
they doing it. They just doing it.
That's it. You always.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what you always had that I seen. You had that. You had that Grant Hill bop crossover. Like you'll be
Right,
full
right,
speed,
right, right.
bop bop like you're gonna go to the side and come. That was when you
Yeah.
did that. Could nobody stay in front of you?
Right.
And but you guess what? Once you do the bop, that's two dribbles, and I'm going to the you going to
I,
the double.
I'm there.
You did,
Yeah.
and that's all.
I ain't got time to
That's
do all that
I'm a
dribbling.
rock. I'm a rock, and I'm gonna do that hesitation. And if you don't stop me from going that way, that's where I'm going. But if you jump
Right.
that way, that's when I'm crawling. I'm going the other way.
Simple and easy.
Then they'll be like, how Casey get 17? How Parker get 20? Cause it look easy. We making it look easy.
And we get a lot of budget off defense. That's what they don't understand, man. I got a lot of budget off defense. Playing full court defense. They can't get it. They trying to throw it to half court. I'm getting that. Man, they got a lot of budget like that, man.
But I ain't gonna we gonna cause we don't got the well we go we gonna be
Yeah, we were the
yeah.
reminiscing now, man.
But shoot, bro, hey, we can do this. We can do this again, bro. Have some other topics. I try to start watching a little bit more so we can have some stuff to talk about. We'll try to bring other folks
Oh yeah.
on. They can come on. No big deal. I enjoyed it, bro. I think
Excellent, excellent, man.
we really didn't have much that we disagreed about at the end of the day. But
Nah, cause we just talking about basketball. You know.
yeah, and like I said, I know a lot of people see it. It don't even be the people that I talk to. It be the people that the stuff that I be seeing online that people just lying about what's going on. I'm like, what?
Right, right.
You lie about what's going on? God dang. But then
Yeah,
it's just
man,
fun and games.
we gotta do this again, though, man.
We will, bro. We will. Whenever you free or you throw me, throw some topics out there and we'll set up the time to do it. And we'll try to get it. Well, it ain't on these football game time, so we might get a little bit more viewers. but
Right, 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 right.
but I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna post it on my YouTube. Then we'll see how it go.
All right, bro. That was up.
All right, man. Appreciate you coming, bro.
All right, bro. Love.
Love, bro. All right, man. Y'all. I appreciate whoever watched, man. The 1 or 2 viewers, we appreciate it. We really didn't disagree much as we thought we was, but I figured that anyway, and that's my bro. We've been knowing each other for a long time. But appreciate the watchers. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Peace.